I want to do a really quick video on studying for WGU classes and how to cut your study time in half or even less with a couple tips and things you can do to just be more efficient with studying. So anytime you're doing a class, you want to go on to Reddit and find the post for your class. You just type in the code into Reddit and it'll pull up a thread of someone giving their tips for what you should focus on and what you should study for that class. And they usually show how they scored. So this one absolutely aced the practice test and then they passed their actual one. So that's the first thing. Go over this, have like an idea of what you're getting yourself into before you take an actual class. And then when you're going through the cohorts, I really recommend watching all of the cohorts that your class has. I would do that for every single class. I had the same study progress for every single class, and that's what helped me accelerate and get it done in like it was like a year and a half maybe for my bachelor's. So go through this, watch the cohorts, but turn up the speed. You can turn it up to 2 times, maybe 1.5 times, and you'll literally cut the video in half. So it's like a 30-minute lecture, it'll turn into like a 15-minute one. And if there's 4 cohorts, it adds up. You'll save yourself like a full hour or two of studying. And also, you're going to be able to understand them because a lot of times they will talk really, really slow professors. So speed it up and you'll cut all of those in half. Other than that, those are the two biggest tips I have. Then you pretty much right off the bat want to go into your practice assessment, see how you do, and that'll kind of give you an idea of what you need to go back and restudy. Obviously, go through the PA and study everything you missed until you know exactly what those answers would be, and then schedule tests, take the test. Now, if you have a course that has like a paper or something and you're just struggling to get it started, get some momentum going, one thing you can do is plug some of those questions into like ChatGPT or something, and not necessarily you're not looking to like copy and paste anything, but just to get an example of what you should be looking for. Because sometimes the way questions are worded, I will sit there and look at it and just be like, where do I even start? So you can always, if you're completely lost on something, plug it into GPT and then get your mind juggling of like, okay, this is the direction I need to go about answering it, and then just find a way to answer it. That is one thing you can do with a paper assignment. And then one last thing I want to talk about is obviously you want to stay as like little to no distractions as possible. If you stay on social media a lot, one thing you can do that I've done that makes me pretty much never touch social media is I just move it to the back of my phone. So like I'll scroll like a couple pages over and put all the social media and the apps in the very back. That way, there's a lot of friction. I have to actually go look for them instead of them being on my home screen where I won't just press them. If you make that little bit of friction, you'll be a lot less likely to go and hit them. Now, one more thing that I believe to help my studying, it's up to you whether you would like to try it or not, is meditation or napping. So less than 30 minutes, nothing super long, anything 15, 30 minutes or meditation or nap. There is studies to show that it helps you retain information and learn. And so after I do a big study sesh, I finish it up with a 15, 30-minute nap, which helps me reset my energy levels because you do get tired from studying, and also to help learn and retain the information better. At night, when we go to sleep, your brain kind of replays everything from the previous day, and that's how learning process works in general anyways. So you'll notice if you're playing like a video game or something and you're like just fighting a really hard boss and you just can't get it down, no matter how many times you try, you just keep just getting destroyed. You'll notice sometimes when you come back the next day, you go right back at it, you instantly beat it or something like that. That's because overnight, when you were sleeping, the learning process was going. So yeah, that's everything I got for studying wise. I think if you use those tips, you'll be able to save a lot more time studying. and your study time will be a lot more efficient. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.